Alright everyone, I've got Sara with us today. She's going to be doing a mock test. Hi Sara.
Hi.
How are you feeling?
I'm a bit nervous now.
Okay, why are you nervous now?
It's like it's because you're making it feel like a real driving test. It's kind of like you have to, like, I have to literally remember everything that my instructor taught and literally put it to practice basically.
Yes, that's the plan. Okay, so we've done a bit of practice around the area. I think the main issue was your speed. At times you're going a bit too slow, isn't it? So make sure you don't go too slow when you're doing the mock, if you can. We discussed a bit about your approach speed to junctions as well, and you want to kind of work on that on the mock test as well. Really think about that. Okay, remember bring your speed down earlier so that you don't approach the junctions too fast. Okay.
Yeah.
You ready to begin?
Yeah.
So the test is going to last approximately 38 to 40 minutes. We're going to be driving on various roads. At all times I'd like you to follow the road ahead unless I tell you otherwise. We're going to be doing about 20 minutes worth of independent driving, and we'll also do one reverse maneuver. Yeah, okay? If at any point during the test you're not sure what we're doing, just ask, and if I can help you, I will. Okay? Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay. Whenever you're ready. Sorry, I messed up your mirror a little bit when I was just doing that, so you might want to adjust that first, okay? Okay. Everything okay? Is your seat okay as well?
Yeah.
Because then we moved it back a bit, didn't we?
Yeah.
Is that right, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. When you're ready, drive on, please.
You're not like that.
Yeah. Straight down, please. Take the next road on the left, please. At the roundabout, go straight, please. Thank you, and drive on please when you're ready. At the end of this road we're turning left please. Traffic lights, turn right please. Turn left at the end please. The roundabout, turn right. Take the next road on the left, please. next roundabout, turn left, first exit. Straight at the next roundabout, please. Pull over on the left. You can ignore any driveways for now, yes? Pull over on the left somewhere here, please. Thank you. And then drive on when you're ready, please. Yeah, just follow the road signs, yeah. Goes towards the left. There's a roundabout. We're going to turn left first exit here, yeah? The next roundabout, turn left first exit, please. Just follow the road round towards the right, yeah? Slow it down a bit, yeah? Slow it down, slow it down. Okay. Let's take the next right, please. Remember what gear you're in right now?
Second, right?
At the end, let's turn right, please.
So I think I'm trying to do reverse big
Okay,
back.
so what we're going to do, you can go around them if it's safe, yeah? Let's keep going straight down, please. Go slowly, okay? We're going to do a forward bay parking. Only the bays on the left here, yeah? When you're ready, please. Any bay line, okay? Go forward in, yeah? Thank you. When you're ready, we're going to reverse back out.
Okay.
So we're facing this way, yeah?
Okay.
When you're ready, please. No, it's not. It's just normal.
Oh.
Stop the handbrake's still on, yeah? So you want to face that way when you finish, yeah? Okay, alright, we'll go that way anyway. But you're going to be too quick with that. Try to park behind you there. And let's go left, please. And left again, please.
Just this way.
Yeah. Just follow the signs for the exit, please. At the roundabout, let's turn right, third exit, please. Also, the big curb, not as too far. Turning right, third exit, yeah? Mm-hmm. And left first exit, the next one, please.
Left first.
Yes, please. this roundabout, we're going right, third exit, please. It's actually the second exit, so this is the first one, we're coming with the second exit, yeah?
Okay.
This one here, yeah? Yeah, just look at the markings, yeah? It used to be a roundabout, that's why
Yeah,
it's
that's
like
why
this.
that's what I was thinking, because it looks like one. I was expecting to
Go around, yeah, no, it's not there. So even here, we're just going around again, following it around, yeah? At the end of this road, we're going to be turning left, yeah, but pay attention, it's a bit weird, this junction, okay? We're turning left at the end of the road, yeah? Just here, we're turning left here, yeah? So that way's left, straight down where the bus is going, yeah? I think it's in traffic, yeah.
Oh, it's traffic, yeah.
Next traffic lights, we're turning left, please.
This one's coming up right here.
Yeah. after you turn left, we're going to turn right straight away, yeah? So turning right straight away, please. Bit off going forward here because otherwise you're going to get stuck here. Really good weather as well.
Yeah.
Straight at the lights, please, John.
Straight in.
Yes, please. 20 zone now, yeah? On the left in a safe place, please. Let's go a bit more forward, but a bit more close to the curb, yeah? Don't forget your handbrake as well, yeah? Signal because there's people behind us. Yeah? Forward more, please. Thank you. Okay. So I've got this there like that. So that's the end of the test. Just give me a second just to tally this up here. Okay, Sara, how do you feel that went?
Certain parts were so great, and I kept forgetting to, when we got to the roundabout, I kept forgetting to like go down to 1, and then I would, because I slowed down too much, and obviously when you go off and you slow down a lot, you obviously go back into 1, because the car will struggle to go on, and I kept forgetting to do that. Some of the roundabouts would be like, even if you like turned off somewhere as well.
You'd feel the car rumbling a bit, isn't it?
Yeah. That's when I realised I'm in the wrong gear. Especially when we got to the car park and I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
But I tried to not like react bad, because I know if I react bad then it'll just make it worse. That's why even though you took me the rule, that's why I just stayed calm as well. Because I know I would have just reacted like worse. So I was just like, let me just calm down. And I remember what gear, and I was like, I was in gear 2, so I was like, changed to gear 1. Yeah.
So remaining calm like that is a very good skill, especially when it comes to having your own license and you are actually driving by yourself. Let's say you're driving around and something bad happens.
Yeah.
Sometimes if you overreact, you might make the situation worse, isn't it?
Yeah.
But if you can stay composed, yes, in the long run, it's really good for you and the people around you as well, and people in your car. So well done for that, okay? Do you think you passed or failed?
Definitely. Okay. I know as soon as the like touches the wheel, I know that's like basically an automatic like fail, basically.
Most times, yeah. Not all the time, but majority of the time, yeah. Where did you fail, do you think?
I think when we was going into the car park, and then I think I didn't steer in time to like turn back around, and we got to like we literally basically went like over the curb pretty much. I know if you like go over the curb or touch the curb, that's a serious fault.
Not if you touch the curb, but if the way you went over it was a serious fault, yeah, because you was going pretty much like on the pavement there, yeah?
Yeah.
Which is why I had to control the car. Do you know why it happened like that? What?
I think it's because I was still going too fast. I was in gear 2, should have gone down to gear 1.
Way too quick for there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as you entered where the petrol station was, did you notice there was a big sign saying 5 miles an hour?
Yeah, I did, and I was trying to go to go slower, but then I completely forgot. Oh, I need to go in gear 1 to
Yeah.
go that to be able to control it. At that
Because you were
slow
in
pace.
gear 1 to begin with, and then you went to, when you saw the 5 sign, you went to 2. I was really surprised.
Yeah.
I was like, what you did?
Yeah, I literally
Alright, let me
remembered.
see what she's gonna do now.
Yeah, I literally remembered, and I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, I'm in gear 2. I'm going too fast to get to the car park. And that's when, as soon as you touch the curb, that's when since I realised, and I was like, oh no, I was like, I shouldn't have stayed.
As soon as you clock that you're in the wrong gear, straight away deal with it, because remember, you're the driver. It's not gonna sort itself out.
Yeah.
So once you've realised, okay, this speed doesn't feel comfortable. Why is it going this fast? Oh yeah, because you weren't even pressing the gas at that point, were you?
No.
It was just still going fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once you realise, okay, this speed is too fast.
Because I know.
Why? Okay, it's gear 2. Straight away change back to gear 1.
Because I know even if you don't like have your foot on the gas, I know the car can still like roll.
Move, yeah.
That's why I was like, oh, let me take my foot off the gas, and I was thinking, why is it still going so quick?
The thing is, it's not even rolling at that point there, because we were going a bit uphill.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually the power from the engine pushing it forward.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So there's instances where you might not be pressing anything, but you're going downhill or on a flat road, and the car will be rolling because of the momentum. Yeah.
Yeah.
But at that stage there, where you struggled in the car park, it was because gear 2. Gear 2's normal speed without any gas is quite fast anyway for what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
So from then you should have realised, okay, the speed doesn't feel comfortable. Let me put my clutch down and go into gear 1 and go a bit slower. Yeah. Especially on that bend there, that was way too quick for there. And there's a car coming around the corner as well.
Yeah.
It would have been very difficult for you to control that properly. I noticed as well around there, like in car parks, you were going quite fast in that for that environment anyway. Have you driven in car parks a lot?
A lot of the car parks that I did with my instructor, they were much more smaller than that. They weren't as big compared to the
Were they not as busy?
Yeah, no, there wasn't that many cars usually in the car park either as well. Yeah.
Because there,
that's the most packed car park I've ever
really
done. Yeah.
Because I noticed like your speed was a bit too much for that. That's why I say to you, like, you know what gear you're in, then you're like, oh, I'm in gear 1, then you went to gear 1. But even after then, you're still going a bit too quick. So we've turned. Remember that learner car had his hazards on, yeah?
Yeah.
So we've turned right there, but there's a Range Rover, a white Range Rover reversing. Did you see the reverse lights?
Yeah.
Yeah, there I would have gone a bit slower because
I went around it too quickly.
Yeah.
I realised because the way I turned out and it was already quite far in. That's why I remember I had to quickly steer around it because I didn't want to go into it.
Exactly. Yeah. Because the reverse lights were on. They nearly went into a person, but I think they saw that person and stopped. But then the brake lights came off. So when you get more experience, you see this, okay? So the brake lights came off means they're gonna carry on moving now, and you've turned at the same time as the brake lights have come off. Luckily they saw you in time, but just be wary in that situation there that if somebody's got their reverse lights on and you're turning into a situation, just take a bit more time. Make sure that they've actually stopped before you try to go around them, okay? Yeah. How did you feel the maneuver went?
I enjoyed forward bay parking, so it was okay, but I think I went in too quickly.
Yeah.
I think I should have used like clutch only to go a bit slower.
Definitely.
So I definitely felt that I went in too quickly.
Clutch down a bit earlier before you reach the end, okay? Because then I had my foot ready to brake actually, but luckily you stopped for yourself because I felt like you're gonna go into the curb, but you didn't. On the reverse out though.
Yeah, I went the wrong way.
That wasn't even the big part. That wasn't even the big problem. The big problem was you were gonna go into the trolley park.
Yeah, and I didn't realise how so close it was.
Really?
And then I forgot to steer in time as well. And I remember because then I remembered, oh, you wanted us to face that way.
Yeah.
And then I totally forgot, and then I'd already started steering the other way. And
that's why I was like, just go this way anyway. But the main thing was that you were gonna go into the trolley park, and then that's why I had to brake for you there.
Yeah.
So if you had controlled your reverse speed as well, I think that would have been better. Even if you're going the wrong way in terms of reversing, don't let that distract you from the main thing, which is safety. So if you're going too fast there, you're going to hit somebody or something, which was the trolley park in that situation. Or if there's a pedestrian there, if you're going that quick, you might hit them. Have you noticed people always walk behind reversing cars?
Yeah.
Especially in car parks.
That's why I didn't go out straight away.
Yeah.
I saw so many people going past. I was like, okay, let me just wait. And then I saw cars coming.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'll let them go. I'll let the people go, and then I'll start to.
No, your observations there were really good, but just obviously you didn't see the trolley park. I don't know if you saw it or you didn't see it, or you didn't realise how close you were.
I didn't realise how close I was.
Okay, but you knew it was there.
Yeah, I knew it was there, but I didn't realise how close I'd gotten to it. And then I remembered because I usually when I reverse out, I usually reverse not so far back, so I didn't realise how far back I'd gone. Because you obviously stop and then you just put it into gear 1 and then
carry
to go
on.
on.
Yeah.
And I didn't realise how far back had gone.
Do you reckon it was because you were thinking more about which way you're supposed to have turned, and you're thinking I've messed this bit up?
Yeah, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I don't know. I was like, oh wait, I'm meant to be going that way, but I'm facing
What
this
can
way.
you do in that situation next time?
I'd say you just slow it down and then stop.
Or stop for a second and really think about what you're doing. Like, just stop. All right, I'm going the wrong way now. Damn. Which way was I supposed to turn? Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to turn this way, and then carry on. Rather than like thinking while you're trying to do it as well, because at that point there you're still running out of time. You're running out of space.
Yeah.
But when you're thinking about, oh no, I've done this, I've done that, your car's still moving. So that's probably why you didn't realise the trolley park was that close, because from the time you realised what was going on to the time you realise that you're too close is the time you're thinking about the mistake you're making. Yeah. So sometimes it's best just to stop the car where it is. That way you're not going to be any danger to yourself or anybody else, and then you also have time to think about what you're doing as well. Yeah. So you got the series for the steering when you're coming into the car park, and then another series for the reversing when you're coming out of the parking bay. Any other situations that you're aware of?
I think a lot of it was just remembering to go back into the correct gear as well. Like I was in gear 2, but a lot of time I kept getting changed into gear 1.
So you didn't actually get any like faults for that, because you were kind of correcting it as you went along. You got one gear fault, but the main things that I noted down were, so we're going out of the car park, so we've gone past the petrol station and we're turning right at the roundabout, third exit, do you remember?
Yeah.
It was a bit faint there, but do you remember what position you were in?
I was more to the left and not to the right.
Yeah, it was actually 2 lanes there.
Because I remember the car behind, they were trying to like go around.
Squeeze into the right, because you were in the wrong lane there, yeah? That's why. So you got a series for positioning there when you're should have been on the right side to go around to the right third exit, okay? What about where the bus was? We were about to go around it.
Oh yeah, and then I realised that it was a traffic light, and I was like, oh wait, because the way it was positioned, I was thinking, maybe there's a bus stop there, and then when you said it was a traffic light, I was like, okay, that makes sense. But yeah, I didn't realise that it was a traffic light ahead.
There was, yeah. It wasn't that close to the curb though. What other clues can you use when you look at like whether something's stopped at a bus stop or parked up when you're approaching it? Because that's quite a common fault that people struggle with. What do you reckon you could use, like, as you approach that situation there? What could you use as like, okay, is this person parked or is this person actually in traffic?
If they're parked, you wouldn't see any of their lights on. Yeah,
especially cars, yeah? So cars, if they're parked, like this car for instance, lights are off, mirrors tucked in, and really close to the curb as well. So in the bus stop situation, you'd expect that bus to be much closer to the bus stop. But in your area that you kind of practice, you'll be more familiar with where the bus stops are, right?
Yeah.
But if you're in an area that you don't know, you look out for those kind of clues, like if they're really close to the curb and if they've got the indicator on to the left, they're usually at a bus stop. But if they're like kind of positioned normally in the road, which that bus kind of was.
It was like signaling left as well. So
was
I think
it?
That's another thing that was like,
was it signaling left?
Because they turned left like we did as well.
Were they signaling left at the time though when you approached it? I don't think they were. I'll have to look at the video.
I'm not too sure.
But
I don't remember.
If they were, then obviously that's more confusing, because you're thinking that this bus has stopped. But I don't remember if they were signaling left though. But the position that they were in, it seemed like they were actually in traffic. So I look out for that as well, yeah? So that one for planning and awareness. Kind of planning and awareness as well, where you're turning right, and this was a tricky situation though, where that car was. So we tried to go right, but there was a blockage onto the main road. Yeah. Do you remember? And we had a green arrow, but then the car started moving forward slowly in front, and I was saying to you, right, let's go forward now, because if you don't, the cars that were on our right there would have you'd have been blocking them. They would be quite stressful, yeah. So just kind of look at what's happening in front of you. So the cars started moving, and the car in front of you was going to move a bit as well. Just start going forward so that you're not blocking any cars coming from the right. Were you worried about blocking oncoming vehicles? Yeah,
but then I remembered that I should be going because it's like the car's turning right. So I was just like, I need to be going, so I'm not blocking them coming across.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Just like, okay, I'll go.
Exactly, because
and I know those cars behind as well. So that's why I was just like, I need to go because I see they're behind. But even though the car behind, I think it was Uber car turned left anyways. I think. I'm not not too sure.
It was a white van. I think he's actually turned around to go out the other way.
Oh yeah.
I thought he was gonna cut in front of you.
So did I.
Did you think that as well?
Yeah.
I was thinking, what are you doing? But then he's just gone about his way.
I think because he saw that I went, that's why he just left.
I think when I was there, I was thinking, okay, this guy is seeing that these guys are moving. Now he's gonna go forward as well before us. But he wasn't doing that. Luckily, maybe we're thinking bad about people, and actually that people are cool.
I actually remembered as well from watching one of your videos. It was when a car, because there was a car next to me on one of the roundabouts when it was first. I think it was when we were going to the car park. We hadn't turned like onto that road bit yet, and there was a car. I think it was like a red car next to me.
Yeah.
And I didn't. I was like, I'll let it go before I go, because I remember you saying, "Oh, don't judge the car next to you before you go out." So I remembered that, and I was like, "Oh, let me let the car go and then see myself," because
that was really good. Yeah.
I did it twice. It was at the roundabout, and then there was a road where it was quite busy, and it was there was a car like cutting out to go right. And so there was traffic all going right, and then I was like, I don't know if I should go, but then I remember that because he's blocking it, I can turn. So that's why I turned left, because I didn't want to judge that car's going and then me going. And then another car's
that's
right
a very good point. Because the roundabout you're talking about going into the car park, if they had followed that red car, you can't see what's coming around the corner. And then also, if you've gone, the red car will go quicker than you. Remember, you're turning this way. The red car's just gonna go and it's gone. Now this car might be coming towards you. Now you're in their way. So that's a very good point there. At one point, I thought you weren't gonna make any faults. You know.
So did I.
You was doing really.
And then I got to the car park, and then it just.
Don't let it dishearten you though. You done good.
I feel okay. Yeah. But I just know. It's the mock test is helpful, because it's like I know what I need to work on. I know I need to remember when I'm in those situations, I need to be in gear one, go slow as possible, be more aware, because obviously it's a car park's busier.
Exactly.
Stuff like that. That's it. It's helpful.
So I would say just your speed when it comes to like those kind of cramped situations like car parks, positioning at junctions, so like making sure you're in the correct lane before you turn. Also, it wasn't as serious, but a couple of times when you're looking around, you're leaving it a bit late after you checked your right shoulder. Yeah. So when you check there, you want to make sure that there's not too much time elapsed between you checking the right shoulder and moving off. Yeah. So it wasn't enough for it to be as serious, but if you continue doing it, then it could potentially turn into a serious. Okay. Signaling, checking your mirrors before you signal. Sometimes you're just checking the center one, or sometimes you're checking the center one and that at the same time and then signaling. So you want to make sure boom, boom, boom. 3 separate moves. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah? So don't do them together, okay? Hesitation. Do you remember there's a roundabout? So we've gone through a width restriction. We know what that is, yeah?
Yeah.
Then we turn
that was my first time actually ever doing
Really?
I've never done it before.
I was thinking on the way, I was thinking, has she gone? I wonder if she's gone through, because some people don't go through there.
I've never been. We haven't done it because basically my instructor, because where we do my lessons, it's not really any width restrictions. We just like drive. And then he was like, oh, because with the test centre that I'm supposed to be doing my driving they got width restrictions in that area. So he's like, oh, we need to practice it.
You have to.
But then I obviously hadn't done it, and so I did it, and I was just like, oh, why did you go?
You done well. There was a little bit of me thinking that you're gonna hit the left, but
that's why I tried to
I
keep it this way, because I didn't want it to go.